All right, sneaker fam. So made it to Great Lakes Crossings. Place is looking busy. We'll see what they have. Looks like there's a new DTLR, and definitely gonna check that out. So, but yeah, see what we can find, if anything worthwhile. All right, sneaker fam. So, no intro today. Oh, I like this. I'm not gonna do an intro today, I guess, or I'll do it here in a little bit. But at DTLR, never been into this store before, as far as here at Great Lakes Crossing. But five. What's that brake stuff? 5 Rare 5s, Rare Air 4s, Rare Air 3s, Pure Money 3s. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Cave stones. Oh, grapes, man. They got all kinds of everything. Chicago's. No, I'm just looking. Thanks, man. Another pair of the 11s. I don't know. I know it's Sport Roy. Man, I'm really surprised that they've got so much here. Rare Air 1s. But man, I know that these were dropping soon, or today, but wasn't nowhere near me, but apparently they are. So maybe thumbnail there. Let's see what else is going on. All right, before I walked out, we got a bunch of, these are the well, if I put it actually on the thing, Air Force Ones. We got some Kobe, the purple ones. These are the Kobe. Another pair of Kobe's. Wow, this is crazy, man. Another pair of the Kobe Air Force Ones. Wow, the materials on this thing is crazy. Like I said, I haven't been up here in a while, and I'm really surprised, man. I know that these are the hot shoe right now. And DTLR is also known for their fire fits, man. So I'm gonna look around real quick and then probably hit up the Nike outlet. I don't know. It's tempting to try and go for these 11s, but I know that they don't have them in my size. But we'll see. We'll take a peek. All right, Adidas. I'm not really anticipating anything, really, but I guess we'll never know until we check it out. I mean, this is just corduroy and everything. Let's see what we can find. Let's start to the right. See if we see anything. We got these, but we just saw them on sale. But $150 is still not bad. Got us in the soccer area right off the rip. Soccer, and then looks like basketball. So just talked about Sambas right there. There's some Samba Messi's right here. Man, I've been looking for these and taking additional, of course not, take an extra 50% off. I wouldn't be mad at that for 75 hard workouts, 8E1s, clearance area. Alright, that didn't look like anything down that way. Kind of same with this way. This is all of their knockoff knots, Sambas, not the regular shoes. So, not quite sure. There's really nothing worth looking at, right? I'm not quite sure what those are supposed to be. I don't know, man. This is crazy. Oh, so better area gazelles. Ooh, I like this colorway. 120 though. Ooh, take an additional 20 or 50% off. Okay. Those exclude. So those are excluded. But man, these are gazelles for $50. $60 here. The blue pair is pretty sick. So those are excluded. Extra 50% off for that pair. I mean, that's about it. But that is a nice colorway. But we do have a 12, an 11 and a half. I'm gonna pass though. Even $60 is kind of hard to beat. All right, let's go to Nike. All right, Nike. This place looks like it is 100% off the chain. This is a clearance store, so all sales are final. But this medium for this though, tech fleece. Large tech fleece. All right, so I'm gonna look at that here later, but let's go look at the shoes. I'm gonna start at my size just because this place is crazy. You can probably just imagine what all is going to be available, especially in your size. But oh man, this place is crazy. I really should have thought this over, but are we gonna go kids? Oh my gosh, so hard to even. Finding my pairs, my size is gonna be nearly impossible. It looks like.
I mean, with the bank.
This place. All right, so I guess we're all the way down this way. So I guess we can just start. These are 11 and a half, so got some runners. Why am I brain farting on those? We may find something. We might find something. I'm not super overly excited though, but got these indoor soccer shoes. Some LeBrons. Oh, some Lunar Roams. All right, officially into the 12s. LeBron Next Gens. Phew. I tried not to do that, but Vomeros, some pink Vomeros. Had me for a second. Spiridons, right? Yes, Spiridons. Ooh, Lunar Roams. $60, $70. I don't see any extra discounts. $80 for this pair. Actually, kind of like that pair a little bit better. $70. Some Pegasus. Wow, wow, size 12 just keeps going forever. The Yeezy knockoff Roshis. More Lunar Roams. Oh, some of the indoor soccer shoes for $50. It's not a bad colorway. More Vomeros. Some DNs. Oh, some of the waterproof Vomeros. $80 for these. I don't know if I want to waste $80 on that. Ooh, I'm not mad at that colorway for $70. Nothing crazy. Some of these Air Pegasus Waves. Ooh. Man, lots of Lunar Roams. $70. All right, nothing crazy though. I had a feeling that that's what was going to happen. Just because this is like a clearance store. So, but this pair, and this pair are intriguing. But that's about it. I don't even see anything really worth looking at, even in some of the smaller sizes. Honestly, that's the problem with this store. It's a clearance store. Vomero 18s for $100.
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you? It is late in the day too. It is 3 o'clock. These are kind of sick. Some of the cities. So you're here pretty late. So if there was anything, some GT3 turbos. I think that's going to be pretty much, I would imagine that whatever I saw in a 12 is going to be what you can find anywhere. Ooh, some good materials on this Air Max 1. Same thing here. These are pretty crazy too. $50. I don't see anything that says any additional discounts, so prices are going to be as marked, which is kind of lame. Luca, the Safari Lucas. Flight course. See, these catch me off guard. I think these are Jordan 2s. All right, let's head on out. JD is next. I think I'm gonna skip Converse. All right, so probably our last stop, JD Sports. Interested to see what they have. It looks like they have a pair of the 11s. I am tempted. I guarantee they won't have my size, but I am tempted. I'm trying to figure out where my wife went to, but she disappeared. So, Nike running, 130 for these, not too bad. Ooh, these P6000s are pretty sick for 125. Yep, thank you, appreciate it. Actually not mad, $90 for those. That's very tempting for another pair of Asics Gel 1130s. New Balance 2002R for $85. See, these are the things I talked about in my video. Even here, man, $145 for these. I know it's not much of a discount from $160, but still, $95 down from $155 right here. That is a great deal. Right in my color palettes. I'm wearing an Asics that pretty much looks like that right now. Sauconys. So this bronze color, I have a lot of stuff that would go with this. $60 for this pair right here. I do need some Sauconys. I don't have any Sauconys. Ooh, I got the J section over there. Missed the Adidas section. I was trying to think about it for a second, but J section kind of dry. It looks like a little bit, but ooh, Nike basketball though. May walk away with something from here too. Not those, but 115 for these. Ooh, that's tempting too. Your boy is having a struggle session. But is this shoe double up worthy? Probably help if I put it in the camera view. Is this shoe double up worthy? Because I'm thinking about it. I'm also really contemplating this shoe. $235. Also contemplating this shoe. $215. I have coupons. I can get those both down cheaper. Actually, not even mad at those, if I'm being honest. AE2s, actually not mad at this. $130. I do need a new basketball shoe. A new Adidas basketball shoe. These Noctas, I think that they are Noctas. Yep, Noctas right here. Jaws, new LeBrons, new Sabrinas, some KDs, more KDs, some books, digital camo, old school Reeboks right there. I'm gonna ask, I don't know. It's tempting, man. It's tempting. Very tempting. Calm slides right here. Campus double zeros. Take an additional 25% off the new schools. So if you want some Vans new schools, right here, $55. This one's also 25% off. Oh, wow. Again, man, I've already got one pair of these. Do I need another pair? Probably not, but man, super tempting. Urgh, super tempting. Same here. Like I said, this is a classic colorway. I'm gonna ask about those though. I'll let you guys know. All right, so just walked out of JD. I'm empty-handed currently. However, I don't know. It's super tempting. The Chicago One Lows, they don't have anything in my size. Taxis, they have 11s and 12s. The 11s, they have full-size runs. Totally crazy, man. Totally crazy that there's a full-size run of those 11s sitting there. So it's tempting, man. But if I'm gonna get a pair, this is probably way loud. I'm just gonna talk to you guys about it later. All right, sneaker fam. So that was Great Lakes Crossing. As usual, Nike and Adidas were kind of buns, but we had DTLR. Go ahead. Which was crazy to see. It's been a little bit since we been up here. DTLR and JD Sports. Man, I didn't check sizes at DTLR, but looked like those 11s were sitting, which is pretty crazy. I know that apparently they weren't super limited, so I know that nowhere near me even remotely got them, so especially the mauve pair. Checking on sneaker Twitter, it seemed like nothing, at least JD Sports, nothing east of the Mississippi River got any of those purple pairs, which I think out of the three I would have copped for sure. But hey, it is what it is. Walking out empty-handed, kind of tough, but got a bunch of big things coming. Huge W coming in the UPS come Monday, so pay attention for that to go up either Monday or Tuesday. And then Friday, I'm gonna have a special holiday release day vlog. Probably not gonna be too long just because your boy has to work, and I'm hoping that I can get to my pair soon enough. But that's for another day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Not sure if you'll see this Saturday or Sunday, one of those 2 days, but Great Lakes Crossing back there in the background. It was a great time, and me and Wifey are gonna head home We're gonna pass through Detroit, Detroit, and hope you guys have an enjoyable and wonderful weekend. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. And remember, guys, like I always say, your sneakers are made to be worn, so wear them. Senior out.